So this is the Apia Foojin Z Night Hawk 93 ml. It's actually a new model that came out later than a lot of the others within this range. So it was one that we never really spoke a lot about early on because it just didn't exist. In a way, it's a really interesting rod because it has quite a light tip to it. It's a bit like a more costly, admittedly, version of the Foojin RS the Vogue, which some people might be familiar with, which is known for its very light tip, but then actually having loads of power lower down. This is different to that in that there's something about the Zs, which I don't know what it is because I don't understand all the technical side of things, but they just feel that next level up, just slightly, something slightly different going on over the likes of the RS models, as good as they are in their own right. The guides are one thing which can add to the cost. I mean, you've got Tours lights here rather than SICs, but to come back to the blank, which is the interesting part about it, with this lightness in the tip, it then comes down and has quite an amount of power down here. It's rated at 32 grams, and that, again, being Apia, as I'll say in all the Apia videos almost, is very genuine. So you have a rod that will cast a heavy lure, but also fish naturally a lighter one because of the lighter tip. For me, it's a rod where I think I would use it a lot, I think, out on our open coast here, where I'm fishing weeder soft plastics and things like that, belly weighted hooks, soft plastics. I think it's perfectly suited to those sorts of things. With the lightness in the tip, which isn't too soft, so don't get me wrong at all, but with the lightness in the tip, it's not necessarily going to be one where I'd be out fishing a Pachinko tour on it, for example. But lighter, smaller surface lures, absolutely, it will still be capable of doing. And obviously everything in between is going to be absolutely fine with. It's really the surface lures and the soft plastics that kind of decide our lower and upper end in terms of what a rod will or won't do. And as a light all-rounder with a lighter tip, it might be one where being 9'3", it might be longer than a lot of people might typically use. But the benefits, again, as I mentioned elsewhere, of a longer rod sometimes is more reach, more distance, and actually just a little bit better fish control in a way. So lots about the Night Hawk to absolutely love, especially if you're a bass angler fishing lots of weedless plastics. Give them a little look. They are amazing things.